is a reminder, like we said from Governor Josh Stein, how important it is to be prepared during tropical season. Brian, what's the latest on what's going on now?
Yeah, it's important to note because things can change very quickly. You look at how the forecast was late last week and how the change in the forecast really did benefit us quite a bit, but it doesn't change the fact we still have twin tropical systems out there. We have on the left, tropical storm Imelda will likely become a hurricane later today. We also have Hurricane Humberto, which has struggled a bit of late. It's lost a lot of wind speed down to 100 miles per hour. It is still a strong Category 2 storm, but it has really suffered from some wind shear on its northern and western flank. We're going to start with that track. It's actually looked a little bit better of late. Expected to turn more northerly and eventually northeasterly and move out pretty quickly, moving around Bermuda, fortunately, because we're going to see some strong winds, some rough surf in that area today. Imelda's gone through a little bit of a change in the last 24 hours. It initially strengthened yesterday over these very warm waters, really helping to benefit that structure. And then it went through a period of time where it was really suffering from some dry air around the storm and some wind shear blowing across it. And so it wasn't strengthening as quickly. The speed of the storm is likely slowing down a bit. It is now turning, though, moving northeast at 7. This is what we've been waiting for. The winds as of the 5 a.m. advisory are up to 70 miles per hour, and the storm is expected to become a hurricane later today. Expected to be on a collision course with Bermuda not long after Humberto moves by. So they're going to have to deal with two tropical systems over the span of about 36 to 48 hours. And then it continues to roll away. But Imelda looks like it'll get closer to Bermuda than Humberto will. We're looking at some moisture really training in from Imelda, and it's bringing some good rains over central North Carolina. In fact, it's raining more steadily here than it is along the North Carolina coast. We've got some decent squalls coming into South Carolina, just a plain rain with a few wind gusts that occasionally get up to around 25 miles per hour. And again, much lighter rains. Hatteras has a peak gust of about 26, at least in the last couple of hours. Locally, our winds aren't as strong, but it's certainly a lot wetter. Steady rains continue to fall over the Piedmont Triad. It's a little spottier with some sprinkles and drizzle mixing in some organized showers moving in through past I-77 into the foothills and into the mountains. Rain totals pretty impressive and across our eastern area, especially over Alamance County, northern Montgomery County, southern Randolph County. Rainfall totals there approaching an inch. It's much lighter even in the city of Greensboro, where total we've had about a half an inch of rain there. Going back from midnight to now, you can see these are the most recent totals. Martinsville, the big winner, with just under an inch of rain. We have temperatures in the lower 60s right now, some scattered showers farther west. Winds are out of the northeast at 5 to 10. That's not bad. The storm is probably at its closest point right now. I think our winds could gust to 20 or 25 today. The organized rains will start to pull away with the storm as it starts to accelerate into the central Atlantic. Our rainfall chances begin to dwindle, but we'll keep patchy showers around for much of the day. Wettest in the morning, a little better in the afternoon. Temperatures slip to near 60 tonight, and we'll see some clearing skies into your Wednesday. Highs back in the mid 70s, and then dry air starts to move in, lowering temperatures in the 40s by early Thursday morning, and high temperatures will be closer to 70. So we've got some nicer weather in the works. We've got some wetter weather, at least initially. Conditions are looking nice moving forward as we take a look at your 7 days. Near 70 through Friday, mid 70s this weekend. Humidity initially comes down but starts to creep up a little bit by later this weekend.